livelier. With
So we're
Ranrock's
going to
lot
visit
wandering about
Sebastian's
all the
sister
time,
Anne.
everyone stays out of sight.
I actually came here last night and did a little recon beforehand. Picked up some
Here we
items
are.
and whatnot.
My sister should be just inside.
Aha!
Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that.
Man, that
If
was
you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
uncomfortable.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
Ooh, came to cheer his sister up and ended up getting in a fight.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your
bet.
uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right.
I
This
get the
curse
frustration about
cannot
not
be
being able to
undone.
fix
I
it,
can
but
feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I gotta be honest, I don't think Sebastian's gonna change his mind. I mean, he is 100% set on this.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
I honestly do kind of know how she feels, because I've got some similar issues myself,
Revelio.
medically. And trust me, it can be extremely tiring to deal with that kind of pain. Okay. Uncle's outside. Now let's go talk to him. See
That
what he's
boy
got
will
to say.
fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop.
Pain like that
I was
isn't
about
just
to check
draining
on Anne.
physically,
Did I see you come
it
from the
drains you
house?
mentally.
How is she?
And
She's all
sometimes
right. She said she was
emotionally.
going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
See, I don't believe that. Sometimes, when you have nothing left to hold on to, hope can be a powerful thing.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Okay, well. His uncle is not gonna budge on this. Neither Sebastian. And because Anne is stuck in between, it's pretty much like being stuck between a rock and a
Why
hard
will
place
he
for
not
her.
listen to me? She's my sister.
What is up with Sebastian's robes? I hate when that happens.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
It'd be so much easier to fly there. Wait, what if I
Up there,
Nope.
on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he wants. Be a part of it. Only good
Revelio.
dead wizard in my book.
Repulsor. Confringo. Protego.
Okay, one down. Wait, are we going?
Revelio.
Okay, there's something up there, but that's not the way we need to go. So let's go up to this camp and clear out some goblins.
I won't.
Confringo.
What's wrong?
Put me down! You've made your
Oh, I'm
last
gonna hurt this one.
mistake. I was wrong. One less ship. How nice of you. Just you wait till
Ooh, good times, right?
little moon calf. Easily diverted. Oh, that was meant for me.
Arrest them and Incendiary.
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd
Revelio.
I tried to
Ooh,
warn
look,
you.
one of them bounced. Okay, now let's collect my money. Oh, guess I can't carry any more stuff. Okay. Check down here. Nope. Okay. Woohoo, money. I love when goblins drop money.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to
that's
face
great.
with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at billywhigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be
I
the
love
only
wizard
way to
sings.
learn
They're
what type
so
of magic
cute and
harmed
funny.
her, which could help
A
me
little
find
weird.
a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They
Okay.
seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Oh, there's something down here.
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
Oh, yeah, they are.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
That doesn't surprise me. Alright, let me go check out the campsite up here. There's definitely gonna be something around here.
Revelio.
Something in here. Wait. Oh no, it's down here. Now this looks interesting.
Confringo.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Okay. Wait, I saw something. Eh. Let's see. This looks eerily familiar.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Those are definite blast marks.
Revelio. This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This
Oh,
house,
yeah, this
the
looks
well, the
really
view.
familiar.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Yeah, this is the. Wow.
Sebastian, this house
How
did
much
belong to
should
a
I tell
Hogwarts
him?
professor. Hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive
No,
in the
not
library?
a goalkeeper.
I'm not following you.
Keeper.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves
Well, keeper
keepers
of
because they're
ancient
protecting some
magic.
type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago.
I love that he
If I
said
didn't know you,
non-Quidditch
I
keepers.
think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Yep.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Oh, that was interesting. Funny how a bunch of goblins could move a pile of stone and stuff to find a stairwell. Seriously? Wow, those goblins suck at searching stuff.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
Confringo is simply strewn about.
Revelio.
Tells me they're after something bigger.
Lumos. Incendio. Lumos.
And those vines being here tells me that there's definitely something here that they didn't want found. It is my second week in the camp. More arrivals each day. The Muggle doctors and even some of our own healers are doing all they can to find them, for them. Oh, sorry. The grief is palpable. The ones who have survived the plague are forever damaged by their loss. The fever may pass, the skin may mend, the scars, but the devastating sorrow remains. I saw a man much like my father who had lost a child. I couldn't bear it. I longed to give him some shred of relief. I'm beginning to think that the others are wrong. I have the power to help these souls. It seems arbitrary not to help them.
A journal entry of Isadora's.
Yep.
I should hold on to this.
Here's another one. I've traveled here to learn, but I long to help. My internal struggle is overwhelming. It's as though magic wants to heal, and I am... Okay, these plants are starting to freak me out.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
Yeah, I'll read that later. Seriously, these plants are really annoying me.
Incendio! Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Okay. Ooh. That's interesting. Yeah, Isadora definitely didn't want someone down here. This looks
You're not
unfamiliar.
going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
All these vines around? Definitely must have been protecting that.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I have a rare ability to see whispers of ancient magic.
I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. I knew you weren't telling me everything. Ancient magic. What does that even mean?
I'm not entirely sure, but the Keepers have said that it's a powerful magic that should only be wielded by a select few.
And you can wield it?
I don't know, but Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even
I
Ominous.
don't think we should have told
Understood.
him.
Well then, invisible, secret,
might give
ancient
him-
magic passageway?
This
Here
might
we
end up
come.
biting us in the butt.
I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Lumos!
I love how Sebastian is completely unworried about the vines, about the strangling vines almost completely surrounding us. But hey, it's his funeral. Boom. Instant shortcut.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
Oh, that's new. Wonder why this didn't trigger the first time I came down here. Maybe it has to be triggered by going through that specific gateway. Okay, that's just confusing.
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note.
Seems as though a lot is missing.
Let's have a look.
It's barely legible. There's only like a few symbols written on here, and I know I can't decipher any of them, except for the ones for ancient. Except for the ones that look like they're for ancient magic.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the Keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be
also
wielding
searching
some
another
form of this
keeper's
ancient
tower.
magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but
Now,
I don't
if
think
she
so.
was, we would have
I
sensed
didn't
it.
see any traces of it around your sister.
Yep. Like the goblin.
Very well.
Like the goblin at the
But that
bank.
doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to
Ranrock and
unravel
his
what this all
force, his
means.
goblin army are definitely using
But
some
now
form
I
of
need to
ancient
see
magic.
Ominous. Don't worry,
Because we could see it when
I
we
won't
first
tell him
started
anything.
playing.
Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not. Sounds worth
Lord,
looking
how many
into.
secret rooms did that man
Any
have
idea
at
where
that
in the
school?
castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of
So
it.
you had a scriptorium
I'll let you
and
know
a
what I
chamber
find
of
out.
secrets?
I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did.
Yeah.
I'll be in touch. Till then.
All right. That's our first visit our first mission with Sebastian taken care of. Now I think I'm going to head over to Hogsmeade and dump all this unnecessary gear.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbatten Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Okay, I got a request from Natty. Alright. Well, thanks for going on this course with me. I'll see you guys next time. Fox Demon Master, over and out.